Hello, everybody. I am here with Daniel Medrano at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, and he is a student here. How long you been here, Daniel?
Maybe since May. May started in May.
Why don't you share with everyone today how we met for the first time?
Well, you came in today to speak for social media for the classroom. I thought it was an interesting topic. You know, working behind, I think, is awesome. You know, when you get your hands on training and in that sort of field. You know.
Thank you. Did you learn something new today?
Yes, I did. It's like if you put your mind to it, you can make yourself successful in any way you can.
Well, thank you. And that key word "successful" is exactly what I want to talk to you about. If I was able to share something with you today through the teaching on social media to help inspire you to be more successful in your profession, then that is the purpose served for this particular televised episode on the Supernatural Success Camp TV show. And so you are on the path to success in broadcasting, yes?
Yes, that's correct.
What is it that you want to do?
Well, there's anything to do with like broadcasting, but also I always loved TV. You know, I grew up watching movies. You know, any comedy sketches.
Okay.
You know, that's my thing. You know,
and
I mean, if I could, it's something in radio personality, which is an amazing thing. You know.
And I think you have an amazing voice. It's very strong, but you also have a little bit of humor, a little comedy gift going on there too, which I think is wonderful. And the reason that I wanted to talk to you about success is because you had come over to me just a bit ago and you were sharing something that I said to you that caused you to give me a testimony about your current success. And it started in school, right?
That's
you
correct.
heard something that you thought would have set you off of the path, possibly, or at a disadvantage to be as successful as others.
That's correct. But I mean, well, you know, I was born. You know, when I was born, I didn't know that I had a learning disability, and I was diagnosed with it in 6th grade. And then all through life, you know, it was a struggle with it. You know, learning how to read and write with it and stuff like that, read it like that.
Okay.
But I mean, you know, it's like I said to myself, but I mean, over the years, I conquered it and I learned how to work with it.
Excellent, excellent.
You know what I mean? And I'm trying to succeed in life, but I mean, you know, I'm here, you know, at Illinois Center for Broadcasting. I'm trying to make something of my life, you know.
Yes, absolutely.
Because you know, people, you know, some of the most brilliant minds in the world
Come on now.
have it, and they made a lot of smart things, you know, in life, and they were creators. Anything in the world of what it have, you know. Because I don't make it as saying it's a holdback. I say it's a gift from God. That's what I say.
Woo-hoo!
That's how I say it. So if you have it, you're blessed with something, and it's an amazing thing because we learn differently.
Come on now. And the reason I wanted to interview you is because when you were sharing it, you know, when I hear people tell me what they were told, what someone communicated to them, it's amazing how we end up taking ownership sometimes of other people's thoughts and belief systems. And then we struggle even more because we feel like, well, they said this is what I was. And so, you know, and it makes the struggle a little more different.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that you couldn't have some disadvantages that were cognitively or with comprehension. But, I mean, you are here. And you have been here a while.
Yeah, the thing is when we learn differently. But I mean, everybody learns different. That's the thing. It's an amazing gift.
That's true.
And
That's true.
When we learn like I learned hands-on training, or when I look at people, and that's how I learn.
Visually.
Yeah.
What is it that you learn by looking at someone?
I guess it's like if you're like, okay, for example, I'll give you an example. If you're fixing a DVD player and you try to install it to a TV, and then I'm seeing the way you do it, then I try it, and then that's how I learn by me looking visually. You know,
So do I, in some aspects, because I'm a cosmetologist. So most of what I do is from visual to hands-on, and then from hands-on to
I didn't go to school for computers, but I learned somewhat of computers.
Did you?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, like maybe, you know, like basic stuff, but I learned on my stuff, you know.
So what are you applying right now in your education at this stage of the game? What are you applying now?
To be successful?
Yes, in the course of study here. What have you learned recently, visually, that you have been able to have success
I
with
learned,
hands.
I learned, like they always said that I always had when I talk, I had to, so I wanted to, I learned from my teacher that, they wanted.
What is it they say you have?
I don't know, I guess.
When you talk, what is that thing?
Personality. They say
Right.
personality.
You are a personality. And who's your teacher?
Mr. Stone.
He's awesome. He's
Yes,
awesome.
yes. He said that the mind is I believe he said the mind is the theater of the mind, something like that. I think he said.
That's awesome.
And he's a great teacher. He's when I learned stuff, on it, and how to, go into radio and stuff, and I learned and from him, and then he said, but he's a good teacher.
Because he's going to show you how to take that natural
step,
gift that you have,
next step.
being that personality that comes through your voice, and how to make that work for you and earn a living. And I think you're going to be very successful at it. Daniel, let me ask you this. Do you have any social media handles that we can follow your success with so that we can encourage you and see some of what you're producing hands-on?
No, I only have Facebook. I have Facebook.
Okay.
Facebook.
Are you open to Facebook friendships?
No.
You're very, very selective as to who you connect with on Facebook?
No, it's cool. If you want to add me, that's fine. That's cool. I have MySpace. If you remember MySpace.
Oh, okay. Well, anything that's a network where we can...
I had a Twitter before, but I'm reconnecting with Twitter again. So
yeah, that's important. That's important. And for me, being social media, I would love to be able to have a social network connection with you, whereas you begin to learn how to, if you learn from what I taught you today, is how to begin to archive and curate, which is a word that means just collect and build your content, like a little museum of Daniel Medrano's works. Then I can share them all over the world. We get to celebrate the success, of your profession together.
Okay,
thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing in this interview for the Supernatural Success Camp TV show. Somewhere, someone who has taken ownership of an announcement that they have a learning disability. I think it's going to be very encouraged by your testimony.
Thank you.
God bless your gift.
Thank you.
God bless your life and your success.
Thank you. The pleasure was mine. Thank you.
Thank you.